Hello, I'm playing Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. We're back. And it's day 2 trial of the Turnabout Sisters. I think this is an episode. A new episode? I don't know. Let's see. Well, it's trial time, basically. September 7th, 10 o'clock a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. Ooh, we get a different courtroom this time. Looks exactly the same. I'm gonna change the voice for the judge. Because the last time his voice was kind of hurting my voice. But I think he should have a booming voice. Like, the court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. Something like that. Oh, snaps, look at this guy. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'm gonna turn the volume down because it's actually really loud. Holy crap. Okay. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of the case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. You may call your first witness. The prosecution calls the chief officer of the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Alright, Gumshoe, let's not ruin this, man. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down in the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use a floor map of the office to explain. Well, that's kind of cool. Body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. And was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon even in a girl's hand, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Maps. Submitted evidence during the trial. Floor plans added to the court court record. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Please testify to the court about the hard evidence. Witness testimony, Maya Fey arrest. As soon as a phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Ms. Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Ms. Maya Fey. Why, we had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Ms. Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in the testimony. Whoosh. Smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What? How did she do that? What's this? My sister couldn't find any contradictions in the witness testimony. She would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and always says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. I was gonna be pressing and everything. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Let's do this. Oh, shiz. This is like a serious duel of, like, the gods of attorneying right here. My gosh. As soon as a phone call came in, I rushed to the scenes. So I guess I just pressed everything. Who'd you say got a call from? Hey pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel right across the crime scene. Okay. I pressed, not sure if it did much though. Right, please continue. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Press! We're gonna press everything, girl. We can do this. Are you absolutely sure it was us? Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you two stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene. Well, he does have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points to press with a little more care. Does that really affect us? Oh, what are those exclamation points right there? Maybe I can only press them certain ones. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Well, yeah, I don't need to press that because we know he did anyways, yeah? Why we had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. I'm gonna press this one. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink claim was hard evidence? What? Miss Maya isn't suspicious. And she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes! Ugh. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Hard evidence. Take 2. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. What a son of a bastard. Before we begin current cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? He's kind of a dum-dum, really. I know, I'm really embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Well, well, very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. You bastard. Alright, let's do this again. Hard evidence. I think those exclamation points are the amount of times I can press him, so I shouldn't waste it too much. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. He did? I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. He did. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. It was? Lab test results showed that the blood victims was the victim. I mean, blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. The blood on her finger, it might not even be the same as the blood that was... That might be it. Maybe the blood on her fingers is not the same as the blood that's on the thing. Let's try pressing that. On which hand was the bloody finger, Detective? The right hand. She was right-handed. Ha ha ha. Nice try. Uh-oh. I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there. That wasn't what I was getting at. But it could have been like the guy who attacked her. Oh, never mind. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still have 5 exclamation points. Maybe I can press as many times as I want, actually. Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Sure, it happens all the time in books and the movies. This isn't a movie, Detective. Oof. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of many cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name, especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually, you got a point there, Al. Oh, snap this guy. Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Well, that's an assumption, too, that she did write the name of the killer. She just wrote a name down, if you think about it, you son of a bitch. Order, order! That didn't go so well. That's right. What he said. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Was that the one that I just, also the blood on the victim's fingers? This is the one I challenge. That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it. Oh my gosh, this is hard. The broken remains of a glass stand, broken beyond all recognition. I gotta show something, I'm pretty certain. Let's look at this. Broken glass. A plant fell. Chairs flipped over. Chair should be there, but it was flipped over all the way here. So she had to come all the way out here. Broke this. This escalated over here. You can't see my mouse pointer, sadly. But I'm saying, like, through the chair. Why is the chair outside of the desk? Then the lamp is fallen right. Then the plant is kind of fallen towards the table. So it's kind of like she came out of her desk, pushed the thing open, and pushed the lamp, and pushed over the tree. But then she was by the window. That's not good. This is not good. The department store receipt, with letters written in blood on the back. The department store receipt. Fudge. I am stumped. This is hard. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Lab test results show the blood was the victim's. On it. So, on the letter was... Found a memo written 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, just make sure there's 5 exclamation points. Found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. Let's try pressing this, see what happens. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. Ho ho ho, then who did it, smarty pants? Who? Miss May. Well, we don't know Miss May did it. The killer? Anyone can see that. You're saying that the killer wrote her own name? Buddy, please. She was framed. Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence? Irk. Shit, this guy is killing me. He is killing me. I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those with the evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright. Yeah, pal. Well, detective, tell us what was written on that memo you found. Yeah, it was clearly. Should I just present it? Oh my gosh, this is so difficult. What the heck? Broken remains of a glass light stand, broken beyond our recognition. This is hard. I might have to. Ah, shoot. Alright, I'm gonna have to continue this next episode, guys. This is getting ridiculously out of hand hard. I'm not keen. I'm not that good at these thinking stuff. I'm not a good attorney, but we'll get through this. We'll make it through the rain. So tune in next time for sure.